Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very special edition of the Warrior Zone podcast. I am Coach Kathy Wright, and it is with the deepest honor and sincerity and love that I want to introduce everybody to our dynamic visionary CEO and founder, executive coach, mental health tech pioneer, Bershan Shaw. Rashawn is truly dynamic. She is an internationally recognized business strategist, transformational leadership coach, and she happens to be the founder of the URAWarrior app, which is the first of its kind app that helps support a community around mental health, wellness, with all kinds of wonderful features, including challenges and coaching sessions. So we're excited that she's here, and let's everybody welcome Bershan. Hey,
I love this. Yes, I'm like, who is that person, Kathy? Oh, thank you so much. That just means so much to me. So thank you. I am so glad to be here. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So glad to have you. We're so glad to have you. It's very timely. I started off talking about it's a special edition because
Yes,
on the Warrior Zone, we highlight all kinds of people who are a part of the Warrior Zone, the URAWarrior ecosystem, I should say.
yes.
And we interview a lot of coaches, and you interview a lot of people who are in that space. But you got something pretty special that's happening on tomorrow, May 15th.
8:15.
And I wanted to make sure that we give you the opportunity to talk about the I Pledge 15 challenge.
Oh, I love it. So thank you so much. I gotta say, it's so important to me. And thank you for that. I just heard some news like earlier today. People are suffering in silence, Kathy. They really are. And this movement is bigger than me. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than the URAWarrior team. It's community. Someone that I knew said that their coworker, whom I knew, came to work on a Friday and a Monday and a Tuesday and didn't come to work today.
Mm.
And they found them in their condo.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Committed suicide.
Yeah.
And it really, like, when the coworker said that, he was like, man, you just never know what people are dealing with. And that's what the I Pledge movement is about, right? Pledging that you're going to really check in on someone. I always say it's real quick. It's, I Pledge 15. It's 15 minutes. Check on 3 people, whether it's your friends or your family, 5 minutes each. That check-in can save a life. That check-in can give support. That check-in can give inspiration. That check-in can give hope.
You know what? I 100% am in alignment with that. My former life, I was in schools as a leader, and I saw all kinds of stressors like impacting young people, even the educators in the space, the adults in the space who we think, may have it all together, right? And should be able to manage the stress of everyday life. And what I saw is pretty consistently that there were people who you thought were doing just fine who really weren't, and it sounds
Yes.
like the story you're talking about. So one day they're at work, and then the next day they're not showing up.
Yes. And that's because people are ashamed, people are embarrassed, and people don't really like to talk about what's really going on. But if you peeled back the onion, if you really peeled back what's going on, you would see that it's not cute, it's not pretty, it's not easy go lucky like everyone is doing. So when you're really asking someone, how are you doing? How are you really doing? And I know we don't like to talk about those things and we don't want to go deep, but let's change it. That's what URAWarrior is. That's what you, as like the premier coach on the app, you're really helping people and changing lives. That's what I put my blood, sweat, and tears into, changing lives. Like if you're listening to this, you're not alone. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay if you're struggling. Get the support. Come on the app. go to a coach's session, peer-to-peer support, post anonymous, like use the AI guides, get the help you need.
You're bringing up really good points, and I love that the resource is available, right? The You Are a Warrior app. But like going back to your earlier point though, it's like 15 minutes, like 5 minutes, three people, 5 minutes each, having that conversation is a way to start, is a way to help somebody, like really maybe find a way to some real support that they may not have even realized was available to them, didn't want to admit that they needed. There's a lot of narratives in the ecosystem around mental health, and I don't want anybody to think that I'm not doing my best all the time. There's a lot of that I know that as coaches we see and hear all the time. And so even if you know somebody who's at the top of whatever industry, they might need this 15 minutes as well, right?
Yes. And so I'm glad you said that because that's the point. Even a good friend of mine was like, I'm dealing with stuff, but I don't want to talk about it. I can't talk to my family because they don't want to talk about stuff like that. And we are always living in taboo. But how do we get the help, Kathy? If everybody's taboo and we're too afraid and too embarrassed to talk about it.
You said it. A lot of people are think they're the only one. You said it earlier that you don't have to do it alone, but people believe that if you show vulnerability or say, I'm not really doing okay today, that people might judge them around that, and they end up in some cases like choosing a route that is not about life, but is about something else, right? And so we end up in these situations, and sometimes we don't think we it's safe enough to have a conversation. So I that's why I love the I pledge 15, because you're kind of helping to diminish the walls that people have around talking about their mental health, and in short, doable bursts of 5 minutes.
Yes. Yes, 5 minutes. That's it. And so if we can normalize this, think about how we can change this. So it's not me. I'm going to share it to someone else. They're going to share it. They're going to share it. They're going to share it. It becomes a movement. And I think I'm gonna start a W. Like maybe at the end we do a W, right? That's it. Like warrior. If we do something to normalize this, to help another person out. And I always say, all I need to do is help one. But each person, if you help one, you help millions, you help billions. That's what we're in it for.
And I love that you have kind of a global view of how this can impact, right? Because everything starts with just usually one thing or one person or one idea, right? But the hope is that this is people will see the value in it. They will really lean into it. It's an easy thing to do, right?
Yeah.
If you really want to be in the space of your own mental health and making sure that you're good, but also checking on just three other people for 5 minutes and checking in to see how they're doing. It can go a long way. Just imagine the ripple effect that would happen around the globe if we were all doing this.
If we were all doing this. Think about it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to pledge 15. I pledge. You're going to send it to your cousin, your friend, your best friend in California, your cousin in Louisiana, your aunt in South Carolina, your brother in law in Illinois. We're going to spread this word like wildfire. And the resource is You Are a Warrior. So they are not in it alone, it's a community. And that's why I always say it's warriors supporting warriors, man. We are in this together.
I love the whole way that you talk about it, right? It is a movement. It's not just a one day. But this pledge specifically is going on for 15 days. Am I
This
right?
is 15 days. Yeah.
Okay. But so for the next 15 days, we want everybody to engage in this, but we want to continue the conversation,
Yeah.
right? And not just make it for this 15 days,
Oh,
but
yeah.
make it
We
a part of
continuing.
your daily.
Every month we're going to do it. Every month on the 15th, check in. That's our day. On the 15th, check in. Like this is a movement.
I
That's
love
it,
I love
right?
that. So every 15th, we should all be reminded. Like we want to do it every day. We really
Yeah.
want to get to the point where we're doing it every day, but it makes sense that we're saying 15 on the 15th. every month.
Yep, 15 on the 15. Let's go.
I
Yes.
love that. I love that. And the conversations don't have to be hard or difficult. Like some questions that you might give our listeners to think about, or things you might say in the 5 minute conversations you're having, the 3 5 minute
The
conversations.
three, I love it. I think it's like, hey, Jessica, how are you really doing? Like, I really want to check in. Like, it's a friend and family mental health check. Like, how are you doing? How's your stability, your mental health? Is there anything you really want to talk about that you may be ashamed of talking about, or you're embarrassed? Like, really, let's check in, right? So when you really go to someone like that and show that you care, you're really listening. It's
Mm.
not just like, oh, how you doing, Kathy? Hey, girl. It's like really calling and checking in.
I love that. And I think, because we're in this space, and we really are like want to make sure that people have resources. What I can commit to do, right, is to be a part of the pledge. And I'm going to also post some conversation starters in the You Are a Warrior app.
Yep.
People are downloading, they can have some conversation starters, because there might be people who are like maybe hesitant to ask those kind of questions, or just say, how you doing, right? But I think it'll be really great if I share those, just to kind of help people navigate those conversations, and reach out to somebody maybe new.
I love that. Yes, I love that. Post in the app, share, do sessions. And we're doing sessions on Wednesdays, right?
Sessions on Wednesdays. Yeah, for sure.
Prepared, right?
Mhm.
5, 6, 7 p.m. in the daytime. Go to the app, get your free complimentary sessions because we care.
I love it. I love it. And I also love that, we have a pretty a robust, amazing opportunity with the You Are Warrior community, which is also a movement, right? To support the caregivers, the people who are doing the check-in, the people that you check on, all from all walks of life, from all ages, all demographics. The You Are Warrior app is just a welcoming community of people who are really concerned about um, really nurturing each other in a way that amplifies support and love and care around our mental health. And so
Mhm.
you're the founder of You Are Warrior app.
Yeah, but I couldn't do it without the team, right? I couldn't do it without your dedication, without everybody on the team's dedication, um, belief, and support. Like we all believe in this because we all have a story. And what I say is that everyone has a story.
That's true. We definitely all have a story, but at the end of the day, like you always say, we're warriors, right? And we may not have realized we're warriors, right? But we're really in this space making sure that we're warriors for our own mental health and wellness journeys, as well as being a support for others who are looking for a community of like-minded individuals, where there's no bullying, there's no trolling, there's no judging of, anything that you might be going through, but just a group of concerned, welcoming people who are interested in supporting each other in a way
Yep.
that it may not be possible in other spaces. So I
Yes.
love that you created the You Are a Warrior app and that whole ecosystem. So what made you start something like the You Are a Warrior app and the ecosystem that surrounds it?
I'm a stage 4 breast cancer. I call myself a thriver. There was not a safe community to go to.
Mm.
It was not a place where you can share. I felt embarrassed and ashamed. So I wanted a place where you can post anonymous, where you can talk about issues and not feel embarrassed and alone. And so that's what this is. We're in this together. People talk about drug abuse, they talk about depression, loneliness. That is what makes me smile because I didn't have that when I was dealing with cancer. And now I built it. You know what they say sometimes when you can't find it, build it. That's exactly what I did. I built it.
And built it, you did. Right. I'm just so proud to be a part of the community. It has been, again, I talked about this before in the education space. There's so much that we have to deal with, and educators are burnt out, first responders,
Yeah.
doctors, I mean, in every shoot, now everybody is kind of
Every,
feeling like some kind of stress because of the economy and different things that people are worrying themselves about. And we all need a place where there are like-minded people who are also maybe thinking or struggling sometimes with some of those same ideas. But then there's also coaching available, and there's
Yeah.
other resources like the challenges, like you talked about, and then just the opportunity to be in a community where no bullying and no trolling is going to happen, where we
At
really
all.
are trying to ensure that we're taking care of each other.
And you know what? It's live group coaching and live coaches like you and all the other coaches. And we have AI warrior guides, right? Some people love AI to talk to. They do.
Mhm.
Our AIs are, well in, they are really knowledgeable about the help. They learn from the team and the coaches. So we give it to you. We give you information, knowledge, and access wherever you need it. We meet you where you are. 24/7.
I love that. I love that. So if I'm a listener or if I'm viewing this, right,
Uh-huh.
how do I get involved with the pledge and how do I get access to the You Are a Warrior app?
Oh, I love that. So what you got to do is download the You Are a Warrior app. We'll put the QR codes after this podcast, and you spell it the letter U are a warrior, WARRIOR, all together like the logo. And I Pledge Movement, we're going to post it on socials. We're going to post it on Facebook. You upload your picture, you post on social, tag a friend. I pledge, you are a warrior, and we're in it together. Tell
Yeah.
your friends to download the app and get the resources. We're in it together.
And we're on Instagram,
Yep.
LinkedIn,
Yep.
Facebook,
Facebook. Yep.
all of the
TikTok.
socials.
Yes, everywhere.
All of the socials. So viewers, listeners should be able to find You Are a Warrior and also find the links to the I Pledge 15 movement inside of the post there and inside of the bio for our You Are a Warrior Instagram, etc. We also have a YouTube page, right? Yeah,
Yay.
the You Are a Warrior mental health wellness app has a whole page on YouTube. So we're excited that we're creating opportunity for everyone who is interested to get involved, to download the app, to become a part of what I believe is a great movement that's happening globally. I'm
Yep.
calling that into the world that this is going to be a global movement because it's needed. Because it's needed. And
Needed.
Bershan, anything for our listeners as we get ready to go off air tonight?
And pledge. No, be a part of our community. Please download the app, use it every day. Find your motivation, find your daily challenges. Use the challenges 365 days. Take a coaching sessions. Use the AI guides. Be a part of the community. If you want to post anonymous, you can. If you want to post publicly, you can. We're in this together. Sign up for our newsletter. We want to hear from you.
It's so true. And I just really appreciate your leadership and the thoughtful way that you really pulled all of these pieces together. It is so needed, it is so on time, and it's easy. And
Yep.
it's easy, right? We need everyone to be able to download the app. We need them to join us as we try to change the world through support and care, and starting with the I Pledge 15 movement. So
Yeah.
thank you, Bershan, for being our special guest today on the World
Yes. Thank
Podcast.
you.
You're usually interviewing people, but
I
today
know.
you got interviewed.
I got interviews, so this is good. This is a good one because I feel good. What I want to tell everyone is it's okay to not be okay. And we're in this together. Like, this is a community. I want you to tell another person about the You Are a Warrior app, and another person, and another person, and another person, because we are a resource for everyone, all walks of life, all gender. Everyone is welcome.
Well, thank you so much, Prashan. Your inspiration, and I am so excited and just happy and grateful to be a part of the You Are Worried community. So thank
Um,
you. I'm gonna get when I log off. I'm going to post my I Pledge 15, and I'm gonna go call my three people.
Go call your three people, and you
I'm
need to
gonna
do
call.
another one. You got pledge tomorrow because you did it today.
Yeah,
Pledge tomorrow too. Different photo.
different photo,
Here it is.
same pledge.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brashawn. And thanks everybody for watching. We'll catch you next time on
Yes.
the Warrior Zone podcast.
Yes.